Every year, Oshkosh hosts a large air show called EAA Air Venture. I was working on a video about EAA and decided to spend a full day there filming the airplanes and air show. The Storm Prediction Center had a slight risk of severe thunderstorms for this east central Wisconsin that afternoon, but I was focused on EAA. I did not anticipate anything out of the ordinary. It was a relatively hot day, with temperatures in the middle to upper 80s and humid conditions. We were in a forum building when I next checked the radar on my phone. I could see that the storm was strengthening as it approached. I left the building and found a picnic table with a great view to the west. I didn't bring a tripod, so I had no place to put my camera. I had to put it on my backpack and just let it record. Features of the storm began to appear in the distance. I set up my camera with the intention of doing a time-lapse. I knew this could be a great capture. The storm itself began to strengthen as it closed in on the airport, developing an impressive shelf cloud. I knew I didn't bring the right equipment to film in the rain, but the location was so unique. I felt like this could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I had to be outside to film it. I attempted to take cover on the eastern wall of a wooden building, hoping the momentum of the rain would keep me mostly dry. I had never been outside in a storm like this. The wind-blown rain made moving patterns on the concrete, and the winds only grew stronger. I don't think it was, I don't know.
Last year on the Sinners
It seemed like there was one big surge of wind that did most of the damage. One airplane was flipped on top of another 50 feet north of my location. You could smell the jet fuel leaking onto the grass. I must have missed filming that plane flipping over by only a few seconds. I came around the other side of the building and people were pointing at it in disbelief. Dumpsters were tipped over, people's tents were collapsed. A row of porta potties had been blown over on their sides. Some airplanes actually did a 180 in their stall. One airplane was blown into a taxiway nearby. A few of the bigger tents had major structural damage. In one case, the marquee of a large tent was twisted and mangled by the wind. They had to saw it off and remove it completely. Signs with large, cement bases were even blown over. The moment that sticks out in my mind was after the storm, as people slowly worked their way out of the buildings. Everyone seemed a little rattled and shell-shocked. I filmed the owner of one of the destroyed aircrafts as he looked over the damage. This man was in complete disbelief. This storm had changed his life forever, and I had just captured it. My favorite chase of the year came on the evening of July 30th.
She was just a girl. She expected the